You know what happens when most smokers and vapors join traditional quitting programs? They quit the program. Yeah, you heard that right. They quit the program. The thing they don't quit? The cigarettes and the vapes. For decades, we have expected people just like you, people who are addicted to one of the most addictive substances known, to do it by themselves with no professional help, no long-term support, and no real resources. Then we act surprised when people fail, and we say things like, "You just don't have enough willpower." Or this one is even better, "You just don't want it badly enough." And the person who is trying to quit starts believing and internalizing those messages, which stops them from trying to quit in the future. Does any of this sound familiar? I'm going to go out on a limb here and say if we don't give people help, support, and resources, they're going to fail at almost everything in life. I've spent years doing one-on-one quit counseling, and that's helped me figure out exactly what people need in order to give them the best shot at quitting. I love, love, love helping people quit. Even after all these years, when a client tells me they finally succeeded, I still get excited. Intensive one-on-one quit coaching is probably the gold standard for quitting smoking and vaping. The problem? I can only help so many people in one-on-one settings. So I built something where I could reach more people and reach people from all over the world. A community where you get expert guidance, real accountability, and support from other people who understand what you're going through, all at an affordable price. I'm excited to tell you more about it. I think my new quitting community will be a game changer for you. Think about it. You're trying to quit one of the most addictive substances known to humans without professional help. That's not going to work. That's why I'm having weekly live support calls in the community. Every week, you get direct access to me. It's your chance to get your questions answered, to talk about your situation, and to hear what others are going through. You can't underestimate how important those things are. Getting direct access to someone who's helped people quit for 25 years changes everything. Think about everything else you do in your life. When it's hard, you ask for help, right? I designed the community so you can get support around the clock from people working on the same goal, changing their life by being smoke-free or vape-free permanently. And here's what's powerful. In some ways, this community can help you more or just as much as one-on-one coaching. Why? Because you're not just getting me, you're getting support from others who are going through exactly what you're going through. They get it. They're in it right now, just like you. That's the power of being in a shared community. Here's another big reason people fail on most quitting programs. There's no accountability. You're not answering to anyone. When you're tempted to give up or make excuses and cave, there's nobody there who knows or even cares. Accountability was so important to my clients that I built in goal setting and accountability to the community. Every week, you set your goal, if you wish, big or small, smoking related or not. You post it. The community sees it. So you set the goal, you put it out there. That act of declaring it publicly and having a structure where you're accountable, that closes the loop. Most quitting programs have rigid timelines. Nobody can follow them perfectly. When is the last time you followed a rigid timeline in anything in your life? I've seen this for 2 decades. You get off track for a day and suddenly you give up and failed because you got off track. This community's different. You build your plan. When to start, what pace works for your life, whether you take big steps or baby steps. I'll guide you through it. You modify it when life happens. Getting off track doesn't mean failure in my community. It means adjusting your plan and your pace. You build a plan that fits your life. You keep going, and that gives you the best shot at quitting for life. My community is for people at any stage of quitting. Maybe you're not ready to quit yet, and you don't have to be. Come in, attend some calls, become part of the community. Start setting some tiny goals. I know that you'll move forward. If you're ready to quit, perfect. That one's a no-brainer. This community is for you. Maybe you've already quit for a few days or a few weeks. That's when you need the most support. Take that momentum and propel it into a lifetime transformation. Remember, temporary abstinence is important. You got to have that. But if you don't transform yourself, you're going to go back to smoking or vaping. A great reason to join the community. Maybe you quit for a while and then relapsed. Who hasn't? Your chances of quitting for life will be much higher inside the community than outside of it. So join the community now and start quitting again so that you don't wait years to make another attempt. That's what normally happens after a relapse, and it's a shame. I've designed the community with month-to-month subscription. You're in control. Stay as long as you need. Cancel when you're ready. You're already spending hundreds of dollars every month. You're just giving it to companies that are making you sick. This community is an antidote to those companies. The return on investment of you quitting is probably the highest return on any financial investment you'll ever make in your life. Seriously. This community is an insane value for so many reasons. Join the community, come up with a plan, attend some weekly calls, get your goals on track, work on your accountability, and finally, quit for life. You can do this. You can change your life. I look forward to meeting you. Happy quitting.